A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this channeling session, we would be talking about the energy, the dance between the DM and the DF, where the divine feminine cannot tolerate the DM anymore. Yes. So this is possible for those people who are in communication with their divine masculine. They are either meeting them, maybe they work together, maybe they live in a same building, or maybe some kind of such situation is happening where they have to face each other in some way or the other. Maybe they know a friend, they have a common friend because of him or her, they have to meet. So these two are in a situation where they have to face each other somehow, okay? The divine feminine has started doing deep inner work now. Now this is one of those divine feminine who have been betrayed. Maybe he got engaged to someone else. He was dating her and suddenly one fine day she found out that he is engaged to someone else or he is married to someone else, okay? Or he has publicly announced a relationship. While all this while he was playing a game with her of coming and going. He would show some hints. In some cases they even had a full-blown relationship, or in some places they got intimate, certain situations happened, and the divine feminine thought for a long time that he is in love with her because of the way he was treating her, the way he was behaving with her. And then suddenly she finds out about someone else. Now, it took her a while to actually come back to her senses, because for a long time she goes on blaming herself. Maybe something is wrong with me, that he cannot accept me, he cannot be with me. He can be with someone else, so she must be better than me. But why was he playing this game of love with me? Why was he making me feel as if he wants to be with me, only me, he's interested in me? And in the meantime, he has taken a lot from her. In some cases, the DM has taken money. In some cases, he has used her physically, with the sort of talk that he loves her and he wants to have a future with her. Or at least he would make her feel so, like drop hints. So different people have different situations. In some situations, he could be dating her properly, like how a girlfriend-boyfriend relationship is, and they suddenly have a fight about something. They don't talk for a week, 10 days, and after that he comes back with the news that I've found someone else. Now they could be meeting regularly for a lot of reasons. They could be in a project together, they could be working together, they could be, as I said, living in the same building, or they could be involved in some kind of a group or some kind of, where there are members and they are one of the members over there. So they are meeting each other because of that. It could be a mission also. They could be involved in some social work together, and in their, otherwise life they could be living the normal lives, jobs or work or family and this and that. So they are coming together for a reason. And now the divine feminine does not like it, because she had helped him a lot to be where he is. She had shaped him a lot. She had uplifted him a lot. She felt that she has done so much for him. And she did it without the intention, like I want something in return. She just kept doing it. But that's because she felt that he is not this person that he's portraying right now. She saw him as her partner, as her life partner or her lover. She did not see him like this. And he made her feel those things. He also took efforts, he made some steps, he talked about certain things, he dropped many hints. Even after marriage, some of the people continued to communicate with that person. Even maybe had some intimate moments with them, who knows. Now, this type of relationship is a very toxic relationship for the divine feminine, because she is done with it. Now, as I said that not every situation will match with you all. It could be possible that for some people, personal situations may not be 100% match, but the energy is that only, where you're like the person who was shown another picture, a different picture altogether. But now when you've opened your eyes to truth, to reality, you see a completely different thing has happened to you. And you can't believe that someone could treat you so badly. Someone could treat you with so much disgust. You feel embarrassed. And with time, feminine has come out of the dark night of the soul. She's no longer sobbing and crying and feeling bad about herself, blaming her, questioning her. She can see what the things this masculine has done to me. She can see it very clearly. How he fooled her, how he gave her commitments, he never fulfilled them, how he said big things to her, promised many things, made some kind of offers. He purposely gave her the picture that he is in love with her. In some cases, the DM literally, said it that I love you and I am for you, you are mine, we love each other, we are meant to be together, this, that, many justifications. In some cases, he would have dropped many strong hints. Like he would send some kind of poetry which is more like a, commitment of love. But he would say it's a poetry, I just like this poetry so I'm sending it to you. So many such things. These are just examples. And the feminine feels that why was he doing all this? He just needed some favors from her. Or he needed something in return. In some cases, the guy only wants to use the feminine's sacral energy. That's it. He does not care about anything else. He just wants to be with a girl. And he made some efforts for her. Why? Because he liked her. And maybe he also felt that these efforts are not going to work with her. Maybe she is not interested in a hookup, or she does not want to go all the way with me. Maybe she's just hanging out, talking to me. He wanted to fasten up the process. In order to fasten up the process, he made these love commitments to her, and he kind of convinced her to believe him that he actually loves her. And then he would make certain plans like let's do this, let's do that, on purpose, because that's his only idea. And once he's done, he feels that, okay, my job is done, what do I need to do now? And in the meantime, even the feminine happens to hurt his ego. Because she also realizes, because when true love is something that you can feel it, experiences. She doesn't feel that love in it. She feels that this whole process was full of lust. And he was fooling her. Maybe she believed him, but now she has experienced a certain process with him, and she feels that process, that procedure, whatever he did to me, that was not coming from a place of love. It was coming from a place of lust. Okay? And I would like to tell you guys that I have clients in therapies and I talk to people in readings. Many people have also shared with me their personal experiences which broke their hearts. So even if it's not a 100% match, maybe certain things would match. And for personal readings, guidance on dream interpretation, private counseling sessions and therapies, please go through the description box first. And once you're sure, then write to me at thesunamoon@gmail.com. When it comes to twin flame intuitive readings, I prefer not knowing anything about your twin flame journey before the reading, so that we can get the best and most accurate answers, most accurate solutions. However, in case of therapies, you have to share with me different facets of your life so that we can heal the wounded inner child, which then leads to a 5D union. You can get my book In the Name of Love, which has 5 channel twin flame stories based on the journey of finding your ultimate soulmate. Connect with me on Instagram for fun updates at Sunamoon Goddess, the Sunamoon Goddess, and you can also subscribe or just check out the Sunamoon vlogs to get interesting content that supports ascension lifestyle, because ascension is a lifestyle. So, friends, she cannot tolerate him. She has seen his real face. she can now see very clearly that he had bad intentions towards her, and he lied, he faked, he used her. And for whatever reason she is facing him, she doesn't want to face him anymore. She just wants his face to go away somewhere else and not be present around her. She feels uncomfortable in his presence. She does not want to talk to him. She does not want to look him in the eye, look at his face. And she wants to not have to do anything with him. So this DF has done a lot of hard work, because let me tell you all that these type of divine feminines, all of them, they are obviously handling a different type of template. In that template, imagine somebody stops talking to you, you don't see them, you don't know where they are, they blocked you or whatever. It's still easy. But despite knowing that someone has done so much betrayal to you, done so much harm to you, you have to face that person every day. And this is after you have been the chaser, after you were begging for his attention in some way or the other, trying to be close to him, trying to find out what's happening in his personal life, why did he choose someone else, feeling anger towards the karmic, that she is the reason behind my unhappiness, or why is she so powerful, she's very intrigued by her. And all these things they release during inner work. And to be honest, during therapies also. When these fears, these pain bodies are healed, the fears are released and the pain bodies are healed, that's when the feminine can think through or see through whatever is in front of her. She can now look at the story, how the story moved in her life, how he entered her life, what all he said, what all he did, how he fooled her. That was the main point where he started fooling her and she did not realize it. She analyzes the whole thing, his whole behavior towards her, what all he has put her through, And then she feels like, how can I be so innocent and / stupid? How? Why couldn't I see that he just wanted to use me? And I was an easy target, because I believed all the things he said about love, about how he feels for me. He was good at it. He acted really well. He was a good actor. So it's my mistake too, and I need to fix it. And I cannot tolerate this type of behavior anymore. I cannot tolerate him at all. So she is feeling very uneasy now. She doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to be into that situation where he is around her. Maybe it's work. They are working together. Maybe it's a project, or maybe they are in some business where they have to meet each other. Maybe they are in some kind of service. They are part of some club. They are members somewhere. Or whatever, like neighbors, maybe living in the same building. I gave this example before also. So yes, now she wants to just not focus on him. She has had enough of him and enough from him. The worst part in all of this is he never admits to his mistake. Even if she says that you did this to me or that to me, and even despite knowing that how he fooled her in the pretext of liking her or loving her, whichever situation suits, how he made a fool out of her. Like, she feels, why would he do this? How can anyone do this? It's very difficult for her to even understand that how can someone lie so much. He's such a liar, and he's just lying for stupid things, for useless things he's lying. Just to be what in front of me. I know his image now, what he is. And some of them have continued communicating with the feminine despite they got them getting into committed relationships, marriage or engagements or commitment, whatever it is. Despite that, they continued meeting the feminine. So somehow the feminine has now put a stop to it. She feels like, I can't do this anymore. I can't have this, because she realizes that he is not even loyal to this other person. So it has nothing to do with the karmic actually. It has nothing to do with the other person. Everything has to do with him. He is not being a genuine person. He wants everyone to be his slave, or he is fooling everyone to believe him so that he can get his supply or his favors or whatever he wants from them. From everyone he is doing a barter deal. He is doing some kind of, as if it's a contract, give and take. And she has lost respect for him. She used to love him because she used to respect him for whatever he projected in front of her. And now it feels like, no, this is not what I want to do. I don't respect him, and if I don't respect someone, I cannot love them. It's impossible. So she has to either be very cordial, or say like very few words, or just ignore, simply ignore this person. Avoid as much as she can. On this note, I would be closing this channeling session. Thank you so much for being here with me. One love and peace out.